I've been struck by the fact that a lot of our focus is going not just to near-Earth objects, but to small ones, because there are so many more of them. And they are an unexplored area of the solar system. They are stepping stones to Mars. I like that phrase, stones on the way to Mars.
I can't think of anything more exciting. The key point, I think, is that these are primordial objects. They're the building blocks of the solar system. That's pretty exciting. Second, they're worth $1 gazillion. That's a very technical term. That's the U.S. debt. You know, and there'll be a lot of discussion about that. And third, and maybe this is most important, they're a humongous threat. Probably the most important thing is it really gets down to just practical matters. It's easier to get to an asteroid than any place else in the solar system other than Earth. The delta V, the amount of energy you need to get to them, is less than going to the lunar surface. I think somebody yesterday said you don't need to build a lunar lander. And it's a lot less than getting to the surface of Mars.
Asteroids and near-Earth objects and other primordial bodies are extremely interesting from the standpoint that there are certain scientific questions that just cannot be answered anywhere else. And one of those is, as was alluded to by David and Pete, was the origin of the solar system, how the evolution of the protoplanetary disk ultimately created planets.
But think about how this is going to play out. What is the immediate imperative for understanding and sending missions to NEAs? It probably is the president's statement that we're going to send astronauts to one by 2025. Then there's the question of defense. If we carry out a deep survey and find hundreds of thousands of objects, you know, the bad news perhaps is we're likely to find several that at least are on possible collision courses. And then while maybe probably most of them won't hit, that is a real imperative to protect the Earth. And probably those things are both going to happen before, in my opinion, before we are really trying to utilize NEAs. So we should think about how to combine the information, how the search that some people may feel is absolutely essential for protecting the Earth against asteroids can be turned around and use asteroids as our friends, not our enemies.